All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather with us today as well, and we are so excited that you're joining us for another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. Today, we got some really good stuff. We're going to go through some supersets. We're going to go 30 seconds of the first exercise, 30 seconds of the second, and then a quick little 30-second break, and we'll go through those 4 different times today. We got some really good compound movements, a lot of core focus today. You might not realize it with some of the movements that we are doing, but it's going to put a lot of stress in the core, so get ready for that core to work today. Now, let's start with a warm-up. We're going to get right into it here. We're going to start with Heather dropping it down for some Spider-Man with rotation. Hop one foot outside the hand, and then we're going to open that chest up, follow the hand with your eyes. That's good. Open it up. And again, the focus is rotating the shoulders around on this one and keeping the hips nice and low. 5 on this side. When you're done, step it back, walk the other foot up, and we'll go 5 on the other side. Good. And just so you know, it's the hand that's closer to the foot here. This is the side you want to open up, so that right foot comes up, right hand opens up. Perfect. 5 over here. Amazing. And then when we're done, we're going to roll it over for our dead bugs. So hands are going to be right above the shoulders, knees start right above the hips, opposite arm, opposite leg extends, and we're going to do 5 on each side. So knock out 5 on one and then go to the other. Now, Heather does a really good job of keeping core stability here, keeping that core nice and tight. The low back is on the ground. The spine is neutral. When you hit your 5 on one, hit right over to the other. Get opposite arm, opposite leg. Looking good, keeping the core as tight as possible here. Good. Now, when you're done with that one, we're going to roll it to our high plank position for some scapular push-ups. These focus on the shoulder blades. Think of spreading your shoulder blades out and then pinching them together. You got a little egg in between your shoulder blades. You're trying to crack it with every time you come down. No elbow bend on this one. It's all in the scap. So push the shoulders forward, push the shoulders back for some scapular push-ups. You can go from the knees or from the toes. It's 10 total reps on that one, and then hop it up to the feet when you're done. Good, good. Now, finish those up. When we're done, we're going to do some speed squats. It's going to be 20 total reps. We're going to go. We're going to get right into them because Heather's going, weight in the heels. Chest is nice and tall. If you are still finishing up some of the other warm-ups, that's perfectly fine. We got some demos that we're going to do. You can finish up the warm-up while we're demoing, just so we can stay efficient today. There we go. Again, it's 20 total speed squats, so get them done as fast as you can. And then we're going to show you our first superset, one of 3 supersets today. All right, so superset number 1, we are going to start out with a top and bottom loaded squat. Now, you're going to need 2 different weights on this one. If you have a kettlebell, I would love if you would use it up at the top, depending on what weight it is, if it's not too heavy. So up at the top, we're going to be in that front rack position. So elbow stays nice and high. Heather does a really good job of squeezing that handle and holding everything nice and steady. Now, notice you got the dumbbell at her side as well. That's going to be the top and bottom. So top with the kettlebell, bottom with the dumbbell. Now, it's going to be 30 seconds of work here. So you got 30 seconds. We're not going to switch. We have 4 rounds of this, so we'll do 2 on each side. 30 seconds of squats. Get that weight back into the heels. It's going to challenge the core. It's going to want to pull you all over the place, but you got to use the core to stay nice and stable on that one. So perfect. 30 seconds there. Second exercise that we're going to do, there's no transition in between. You got to get right into it, is a plank with reach. So high plank position, and then we're reaching out in front of us here. So as we do these, every time your hand comes up, your hips want to move around a little bit. Your goal is to try to keep them as stable as possible. They're going to move a little bit, but you got to try to limit that movement there. So perfect. That's our first superset. It's going to be 30 seconds of the first exercise, 30 seconds of the second exercise, and then 30 seconds rest. We're going to go through that 4 times, and then we'll move on to our next superset, which is the same format as this one. So get yourself ready. We got about 20 seconds, and we'll go into this first superset, and here we go. All right, here we go. So I'm going to get the timer ready to go, and then we're going to start it. So get those weights set up. You got about 10 seconds, and we're going to start with the top and bottom loaded squat. Again, it's 30 seconds of it. You got 6 seconds to set yourself up. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now, 30 seconds of reps here. You got a little bit of time. Get some good ones. Take a second in between. Reset. Get right back into that next squat. Perfect. Good. So keep those shoulders square on this one. You're 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. If you have a mirror and you can see yourself, that's awesome. It's amazing because you can see if your shoulders are even. If you don't, perfectly fine as well. Just try to keep them as even as possible. 5 seconds. Here we go. Quick transition in 3, 2, 1. Right into those high plank with reaches. So again, shoulders are right over the hands and their hips are nice and stable. You got 30 seconds here, about 20 to go now. So you can see those transitions, they got to happen really quick in between those exercises today, and that's going to be kind of the theme of all of our supersets for today. You got 10 more seconds in this high plank position, so we're almost there. Finish strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. 30 seconds. Take your time, breathe a little bit, get yourself set up for that next top and bottom loaded squat. We are going to switch those sides now. So the other side is going to be having the kettlebell or the top weight. You can use a dumbbell up there as well if I didn't say that. But you're going to switch it around now. So got about 12 seconds here. Round number 2. This way you get 2 rounds on each side, and then we get to let one side rest, kind of rest. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Now, just because you're holding weights in different spots that you might not usually, it doesn't change your squat form. One of the things that we do, at least at any time and probably anywhere that you're getting a good program, is they're going to change up how you carry the weight. It's going to be the same movement patterns. We have some basic movement patterns that we go through and that we're strong through, but we're going to change up how we load you up, the different types of resistance that we can give you. You got about 5 seconds here, so a couple more good reps. 3, 2, 1, let's switch. Plank with reaches, right into it. Good, good. Good. We're also going to throw a lot of different things at your body because working out and exercise is a series of your body adapting to different stimuluses. We're going to keep throwing different stimuluses at it. If we throw too much of the same, your body gets used to it. So we got to throw up different things for you. Good, good. 8 seconds here. A couple quick reps to finish it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Perfect. 30 down, or 30 seconds to rest. Before we get into our third times through, grab a drink of water if you need. Always have that water ready to go when you're working out. Always good to have it right next to you. Filling up that hydration that you lose with each round. Good. Got about 12 seconds here. Top and bottom loaded squat. Again, we are going to go back to the original side, and then we'll go right down into those plank with reaches. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Very, very good. Good. Drive up through the heels again, keeping the chest as tall as possible. Just like if you were doing a front squat, if you were doing just a regular loaded squat, a suitcase squat, or got a barbell on your back. It's the same motion. You're using those same muscles. 10 seconds here, and then we'll switch. So a couple reps. This is one of our last lower body exercises of the day already. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Right into the plank with reach. Good, good. Got 30 seconds to maximize here. Only got one more round of this superset on the other side here. So almost done with that first third of our workout already. 15 seconds. Keep those hips stable. Keep working. Good. Now you can definitely feel the core in this one. That top and bottom loaded squat though. A lot of core in that one as well. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds. Take a little bit of time. Grab some water. One more round there, and then we'll have a longer break after that. So after superset number 1, you'll get a full minute while we demo our second exercises. We'll get going right away. We will have 2 new exercises coming at you in our next superset, but it's going to be the same format: 30, 30, 30, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Right in a row. 6 seconds here. Top and bottom loaded squat. Last time today. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish strong. Making your last round your best round. We try to do that almost every time, right, team? Good, good. Now, if you're having any pain with any of these exercises today or have any questions, comments, concerns, stop into your local anytime. Stop in and talk to your coaches. They have plans ready to go for you. They can customize the plan to help you reach your goals in a timely manner, whatever that time frame might be. But we are here to help. 5 seconds. Then it's right down into the plank with reaches. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it up. Plank with reach. Last time today. Good, good. Finishing strong here. Again, breathe. Keep that breathing going. Keep the heart rate down on this one. You got a nice long minute rest coming as we get into our second superset. 15 seconds. Good, good. Now, as we're going to finish up here, when we get into these demos, make sure we're paying attention because we got to go quick. 3, 2, 1, and done. Full minutes of rest here. We got 2 new exercises coming up in our superset number 2. First one's going to be a wide grip overhead press. So just like a regular shoulder press is in the front, we're just going to open the chest up, and it's right there. Boom, 30 seconds. If you're struggling, we can start to alternate, start with both of them at the same time, but if you're starting to struggle at the end of the round, just switch to one. Perfect. Second one is a hang snatch, single arm hang snatch. What you're going to do is start it out like a deadlift, boom, explode all the way up overhead. The power is coming from the lower body, so start off with that little hinge, nice flat low back, your hamstrings are all loaded up. From here, it's the same muscles that you would use for a vertical jump, taking it up to the top, just like Heather is doing right here. Nice flat low back at the bottom, and then stabilizing up at the top. 15 seconds here. We're going to get right into it, team. Wide grip overhead press. Start again with the chest nice and open. Want about a 90-degree bend in the elbow. Don't need to come any lower than this on this one, but here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, start off with both of them together. Maybe even at the end of the first round, if you're starting to struggle with them a little bit, that's fine, perfectly fine. Just take them one at a time. But what I love about what Heather's doing here is she's keeping the spine neutral, so everything's right in that straight line. She's not coming down too far. You don't need to go down that far, about 90 degrees. Perfect. Got about 7 seconds to go, and then we're right into that single arm hang snatch. So we're going to move quick. 3, 2, 1. Pick an arm, any arm. And let's do it. Again, remember, hinge, explode. Hinge, explode. The power is coming from the glutes and the hamstrings. So think from here, boom, explode up over top. Even if you got to use really light weight this first couple of rounds, that is perfectly fine. Even body weight to get the motion down. Do what you got to do to finish this round strong. 12 seconds. Good. Nice 30-second break coming up next. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. First round of Superset 2 done. Take that 30 seconds. Heather didn't get her minute break last round because she was demoing, so she needs that 30 seconds. Get a drink of water, calm the body just a little bit, and then we'll go back into that wide grip overhead press. So again, start off with them together. Single arm hang snatch. Make sure we're judging how we did that last round. If you need a little extra help, you always have a coach that can help you at your local anytime, but I'm going to try to get you through it today as well. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit those overhead presses. Here we go. Good. So if you haven't done that single arm hang snatch before, it's a little compound movement. It's a good one to develop some power in the body. It's really good at working some of our lower body mechanics. So that hinge mechanic, it's the same thing you use in a deadlift. Really strong muscles that get to use those. Here we go. 8 seconds, and we'll switch into that single arm hang snatch again. Good. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Other arm. If you're using your non-dominant side, it might feel a little bit different this round. Make sure you stabilize up at the top. Come down as slow as you need to. I love how Heather's coming down here, bringing it down to the shoulder, and then coming back down. That's how you stay safe. A lot of times we go really quick, and we just kind of bring it up and down. Now we want to keep you stable, keep you in those good positions where you can't hurt yourself today. 10 seconds. Good, good. Finishing strong, looking really powerful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Very good. 30 seconds. So 2 rounds of that done. We got 2 more to go. Wide grip overhead press and single arm hang snatch. Now, if you're feeling a little bit more confident with that single arm hang snatch and you want to increase the weight a little bit, absolutely do so. Obviously want to keep you safe. Now, if maybe it's your first time, stay light today. That's perfectly fine. We can ramp you up as we get more comfortable with the movement. But here we go. Wide grip overhead press. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Straight up, straight down. Already into that 3rd round of this superset. So if you need to start alternating presses, that's fine. Getting some good work in here. This is a lot of shoulder presses in this superset. It's 2 minutes total of shoulder presses. That's a ton. So if they start to burn out a little bit, that's okay. If you need to move to that single arm, that's okay. We almost want that today. 5 seconds. Single arm hang snatch in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. 3rd round. I love it. Good. Exploding. Heather does a really good job. Even getting down to the bottom and just pausing there for a second. That's where you want to be. Bring the hips forward and then shrug up. It's an upright row. 2 above the head. 10 seconds here. Good, good. Last couple reps. Make them your best of the round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. One more round of superset number 2, and then we got one more superset, and that's it for the day. Take your time, though. Get that rest, 30 seconds. Got about 20 of it left, and we get to finish up. How the shoulders feeling? They're feeling them. Good. All right, overhead press coming up, and then our single arm hang snatch, last round today. Then we got some bent over rows, some alternating leg lowers coming next round. Get you a little bit more core and get some back in there as well. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder presses, wide grip. Good. Keep that chest proud. Again, if you feel that lower back, try to tuck that pelvis underneath. So it's like you have a tail, you want to tuck it underneath. That's going to help tilt your pelvis back to neutral. Good. 15 seconds of shoulder presses left today. I know they're tired. We're working through them, but this is where you get the most out of them in these last 10. And then you're going to crush your last round of hang snatches, getting them done, and then we'll take that nice long minute break. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Here we go. Hang snatches, last round. Make them your best, team. Everything you got in this one, going after it, giving me your all. Good. Stabilize, come down, under control. Here we go. 15 seconds to go. That's it. 15 seconds of work, and then you got a nice long minute break. Let's earn it right here. Good. Explode, power. There we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Minute break. All right, while you're taking that break, though, we're going to demo 2 new exercises for you. This one should go a little bit quicker. First one, bent over position. It's just like the bottom of that hang snatch. So bent over, flat back, and then we're rowing. Both arms at the same time. Same thing as the overhead shoulder press. If you start to struggle towards the end of the round, just go single arm and alternate right there. So perfect 30 seconds there. Our second exercise is going to be an alternating leg lower. So on our backs, that's going to be a quick transition that we got to hit. Legs come straight up. One stays straight up as the other leg drops down. Now, the option on this one is to limit the range of motion. So if you need to just go halfway down and back up, that's perfectly fine. Find that point that works for you and come back to the top. Boom. Those are our 2 exercises this round. You still got 15 seconds to get set up for your bent over row. We got 4 rounds. We'll stretch you, and we will get you out of here to enjoy the rest of your day because you earned it. Here we go. Bent over row, 30 seconds of work. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I love it. Drive those shoulders back. Excuse me. Drive the elbows back. You're pulling into the bottom of the rib cage, about the top of the hip, so right in that bottom torso part. Good. And then neutral grip on this one, so the palms face each other as well. 15 seconds to go. Good. Now, as we're doing this one, one tendency that we have is to start to round the back as we get tired. Don't do that. Keep the core tight. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got to get down really quick. So down to the back, boom, legs straight up, one starts lowering. I love it. It's a good quick transition. Again, with no time in between, we got to limit our transition times today. Heather's been doing a really good job. Hopefully you guys are hustling a little bit at home as well. 15 seconds. Good, under control. Don't have to hurry through these ones. Take your time, get some really good core work here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. 30 seconds. All right. 1 round down, 3 to go. 3 to go. Bent over rows. Those are using a lot of core as well. If you don't have your core engaged, that's how we have that nice rounded back. That's not nice. We don't want that. So nice flat back. Keep the core nice and tight as we row. As we get tired, we tend to lose that a little bit, so keep on squeezing. 10 seconds here. Bent over rows. Let's do them in 5. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. So each one, drive the shoulders back, pinch the shoulder blades together even a little bit. So if you've done any sort of row with me before, I always like to say you got a little egg right in between your shoulder blades, and you're trying to crack that with every single rep. Squeeze those things together. Drive the shoulders back as you come into that back part. Perfect. 10 seconds here. Good, good. 5, 4, quick transition coming. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right into the alternating leg lowers. Good. Bring it down under control. Right into it. I love it. 20 seconds to go here. Still under control. Still working. There it is. Keep that core tight. Keep everything nice and tight here. If you start to feel that low back start to sneak up off the ground, what I like to do is tuck my hands underneath my glutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Done. All right, 30 seconds here. We got 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds today, and then we'll stretch you and again get you out of here. Bent over rows, alternating leg lowers. How's the core feeling? It's feeling. Again, there's a lot of core, kind of sneaky core in today. Starting with the top and bottom loaded squat. You get a lot of it in the single arm overhead press, just keeping that chest tall and proud. Then you get it in the single arm snatch, the bent over, everything. Everything's got core in it today. Here we go. Let's hit our 3rd round, bent over rows. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Pull those dumbbells into the bottom of the rib cage. Pull. There we go. Everything is tight. The back is still flat. If you need to take a stand quick, roll the shoulders back and get back into that position, that's perfectly fine, team. Perfectly fine. We would rather have you do these exercises in the right position than try to struggle through them in the wrong positions. 5 seconds, and we got that quick transition coming. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll it over. We're on our backs. Alternating leg lowers. Now, it is round 3. If you need to make this a little bit harder, go both legs at the same time. If you do not need to make it harder, do not go both legs at the same time. You're the only one that really knows if you need to make it harder or easier. So make that judgment call for you. Here we go, 10 seconds. Good, good. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 30 seconds, and we are going to finish up our last superset of the day. Bent over rows and alternating leg lowers. Coming in hot for one more time, one more round. We'll do some quick stretches, and we will have you out and on with the rest of your day to crush it just like you crush this training session today. 10 seconds here. Let's get set up. Bent over rows last time today. Let's make them our best round, right? Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good, good. Driving back. Get that full range of motion. Talk about shoulder health. Keeping that shoulder healthy by getting strong in that full range of motion. Good. You're halfway through them. 15 seconds, and we'll hit that switch for the last time today. Good. Best reps right here. Grinding them out, getting after it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise of the day, the leg lowers. Let's hit them. Good. 30 seconds of work separates you from the end of this one. How do you want to take this 30 seconds? What can you do with it to get closer to your goals right here? Something made you work out today, whether it was a goal, whether it was just something that happened. There is a reason you are working out. Remember that reason and push through these last 10 seconds. What is your why? Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Grab a drink of water, take a quick little break, and then we'll stretch you out. You can stay on the ground if you want. We will start our stretch down there. Good, good. All right. So, let's start her off. We're going to go legs wide, and then we're going to take our left hand over to our right foot. So, opposite hand coming over to the opposite foot, or if you want to just grab the leg and pull the chest down, keeping the legs long, I am okay with that as well. Get those hamstrings a little bit. Get the back of the legs. Good, good. And in 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. Right hand over to the left foot. Good. There we go. Hopefully you guys got a ton of good core work in today. Again, it was kind of sneaky. Every move that we did today worked your core in some way. Let's bring both legs right in front of us now. We're going to take one and step it over, and then use our elbow to rotate. So if my right leg stepped over my left, I'm rotating to my right. I'm rotating toward that knee that is up. Good. Your focus should be to roll the shoulders, or to turn the shoulders here. There we go. Take a couple deep breaths. Good, and then switch it up, other side. We got one more for you on the other side, and we'll get you out of here. All right. So, last one of the day, what we're going to do, basically you're going to give yourself a little hug. We're going to lay on our backs. We're going to bring our knees into our chest, and I want you to squeeze them in and then try to feel the stretch in your low back. You might need to roll around to side just a little bit, but try to bring those knees in as far as you can. You can give them a quick hug, and then really stretch out. Lengthen that lower back is the goal of this one. So a lot of times when we're standing, when we're doing any overhead press or any snatch, that lower back tends to get crunched down a little bit. That's okay. It's a natural thing that happens to us throughout our day. But one of the things that we can relieve some of that pressure is just getting into this position, giving our knees a hug, and lengthening out our spine, the bottom part of our spine, just to let it breathe a little bit. Let some new blood get in there. Let it heal the muscles around the spine. There's a lot of good benefits just getting into that position, holding for a few seconds. But that is what we have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for coming out and working out with us today. Again, my name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather with us today as well. And we thank you so much for coming out and, again, working out with us. So thank you guys. We will see you next time on our next Coach Care Connect.